You were tuned in to G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button as you come on in. We had a good card on Showtime this past Saturday. It featured Sergey Lipinets as the main event. But we had Baltimore's own Malik Hawkins, TMT's own Malik Hawkins in the first fight of that card. And he was fighting Subriel Matias. And Malik Hawkins got stopped. He got beat up and he got stopped in that fight. And listen, before the fight happened, I didn't like the fight for Malik Hawkins. That's number one, just on a boxing level, just me just analyzing boxing and fights the way I do. I didn't like the style matchup. Number two, from a betting perspective, a whole lot of money came in for Subriel Matias. And usually when you see a flood of money come in for the other guy, it's something to that. You know what I'm saying? Like the gambling money don't lie. You know what I mean? The gambling money don't lie at the end of the day. And the third thing with this fight is it really questions Malik Hawkins and his ceiling in the future. Okay, and I'm gonna break down each point that I just made. The first thing with Malik Hawkins and the matchup itself, I always question TMT, Floyd Mayweather Promotions, their matchmaking ability for their fighters. Like, it's TMT, it's Mayweather Promotions. All of those guys are going to get solid opportunities in the boxing game just being affiliated with Floyd and Al Heyman. The reason I question TMT, Mayweather Promotions, Floyd Mayweather's matchmaking skills is because it's not the fact that they put their guys in tough. A lot of times they put their guys in with bad style matchups, with opponents that their style doesn't match well with theirs. They put their guys in positions where the opponent's style will make it a really tough fight and make them essentially look bad. And this is not a recent thing. Like, I've been questioning TMT's matchmaking skills. I mean, before the Mickey Bay, like when Mickey Bay was fighting, I mean, they gave him fights, and I'm like, what are y'all doing? More recently, Kevin Newman, when he was up against Jens Plana, and that was a late replacement. I didn't like that matchup. This matchup, Malik Hawkins, Subriel Matias, I didn't like that matchup. Rolly Romero versus Jackson Marinez, I ain't like that matchup either. Like, it's not the competition, it's the styles. It's the styles. And I didn't like this style matchup for Malik Hawkins simply because Subriel Matias is a power puncher. He came in 15-1. All 15 of his wins was knockouts. And you can watch him on tape. He's like legit strong. It's not he just fighting a bunch of bums, this, that, and the third. Like, no, like, he legit strong. Legit powerful. And what Matias was doing against Malik Hawkins in this fight was so disrespectful. I mean, so disrespectful. Matias was giving Malik Hawkins head movement, but when I say he was literally walking in the front door with his hands down, no admission fee. He didn't care about the admission fee. Like, he walked into Malik Hawkins' house and just wrecked shop. Like, that's exactly what Matias did. He put the power on Malik Hawkins, and Malik Hawkins couldn't do anything to keep Matias off of him because Matias wasn't feeling Malik Hawkins' power. And when you have a situation like that, you have to be special to get out of a situation like that. You have to be special to get out of a situation like that where a guy is that much stronger and that much more powerful than you. Either your physical ability has to be elite or your boxing ability has to be elite, or a combination of both. And Malik Hawkins is not that. That's why I questioned the matchup in the first place. Now, also for Malik Hawkins, with his previous fight, he was losing that fight until that guy hurt his leg, and he ended up getting the win after the guy hurt his leg. Malik Hawkins was losing that fight. Like, let's be real. So you can also question, was this fight against Subriel Matias too soon? Especially after his last performance. So once again, that's TMT, Mayweather Promotions. I think they dropped the ball. And to cap this topic off, and I hope Malik Hawkins get back on his feet and become as successful as he can possibly be in the future. I'm a fan of Malik Hawkins. I support Malik Hawkins. I love that Baltimore movement. I'm from Philly. So, they say Baltimore and Philly people, they're similar. You know what I'm saying? So I support anything coming out of Baltimore. But Malik Hawkins had a situation with the general of this channel, BoxingFirst Vlog. Big shout out to BoxingFirst Vlog. And I wouldn't be G5 Jeff TV if I didn't bring this up. For the people that's listening right now, Malik Hawkins had a back and forth with my guy, BoxingFirst Vlog. So let me give you guys the backdrop. Instagram, someone put up a post of Malik Hawkins, Truck Simpson, and Tank Davis. It was a picture of them three. And the person basically asks, who are these three? Now, BoxingFirst Vlog, in the comment section, he took a boxing shot at Malik Hawkins, Truck Simpson, and Tank Davis. Nothing personal, nothing ignorant, just, some boxing talk. He was just getting at him. And the person that put the picture up, the person that put the post up, didn't tag Malik Hawkins. BoxingFirst Vlog, his response, he didn't tag Malik Hawkins. But Malik Hawkins got in the comment section and he told my homie BoxingFirst Vlog, he said, yo, what you saying about my last fight wasn't the case, and I bet you I would knock you the fuck out. You can bet the house on that. That was Malik Hawkins' comment to my boy BoxingFirst Vlog. And I don't mind trash talk as long as you keep it boxing. BoxingFirst Vlog didn't say anything to Malik Hawkins that was ignorant. He didn't say anything to Malik Hawkins that was personal. He didn't say anything to Malik Hawkins that he wouldn't have said in Malik Hawkins' face. So for Malik Hawkins to respond the way he did to my homie BoxingFirst Vlog, like, he was out of bounds for that shit. Like, and that's what I can't stand about, like, fighters and just people in boxing when it come down to the boxing media side. Like, you can't say anything without guys just being extra sensitive and shit. Like, he didn't say anything to Malik Hawkins that wasn't true. Like, Malik Hawkins was losing that fight. And yeah, if it wasn't for the dude hurting his leg, there's a chance Malik Hawkins could have lost that fight. All Malik Hawkins had to say was like, yo, I hear what you saying. That wasn't my best night, but I felt like I'd have came back and beat him anyway, even without the leg injury. And just kept it like that. And just kept it classy. But for him to just tell somebody that's giving some boxing talk like, yo, I bet the house I'll knock you the fuck out. Like, that shit was corny. And it was out of bounds. So as much as I like Malik Hawkins as a fighter and I support Malik Hawkins, despite everything I just said, I support Malik Hawkins at the end of the day. When it comes down to it, like, I wasn't upset that he got his ass whipped. Just off of that. Just off of what happened with BoxingFirst Vlog. I wasn't upset about it at all. You know what I'm saying? I want the best for him. I want the best for his career. But, karma a motherfucker. Karma is a motherfucker. Like, for real. You know, when you coming at people that's not in the boxing game, you talking about you gonna knock them the fuck out, all this and all that. Like, all that shit not cool. So he went up against Subriel Matias, and Matias put it on him. Like, he whipped his ass. Like, the doc had to check Malik Hawkins after the third round because he was taking so many shots. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want for Malik Hawkins to improve as a fighter. I want for TMT and Mayweather Promotions and Floyd Mayweather to match their guys up a little bit better in terms of style matchups. And hopefully Malik Hawkins handle some situations with more class. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, karma's a motherfucker. But hopefully Malik Hawkins will get back on his feet. I do think he's a good fighter. You know what I mean? It was just a bad matchup. It was just a bad style matchup for Malik Hawkins. But I think he'll be back, and I think he'll be back stronger than ever. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.